Dopest podcast in the world. Check my man out. Hey, yo, Mel. Listen, man, first of all, thank you for letting me get this interview.
My brother, you already know, Sean G. Check out his Instagram channel. Check out all his, we working good together. We doing our thing, we promoting. Check it out, Sean G and MEL.
Now, Mel, you started MCing in '76.
Right.
You 61 years old.
Right.
But you look fantastic.
Hey, yeah, we holding on to this thing. We holding on with both hands, but we still here, baby.
Mel, man, the young dudes in Chicago, man. I mean, where did we go wrong, man? I mean, what's...
No, see, we actually, it's not necessarily we when you talk about that, because it was going on in Chicago. See, what people is under the misconception of is that thing just popped off in Chicago. It's been going on in Chicago, but it's just that the thing that they were trying to portray was that LA was it was started over there. But the whole time it had been going on in Chicago since the Cabrini Green, right?
Robert Taylor home.
Right, absolutely. And the El Rukins and all that. So that was when I was young. I mean, that was way back. But while LA was getting all the shine and parts of Texas, it was still going on in Chicago. And now it just with the drill scene music coming up, and then they trying to make that an offshoot of hip hop. Now it just comes to the surface. So it was nothing that we could really do about that. But my thing is very simple. A dead body is a dead body. Now all this about how everybody care about the black man and all that. Now when them bodies drop, it's supposed to be just as much a problem as when the police shoot you. And if we as adults, we are grown. If nobody could speak up and speak out about that, at least just to say that is wrong, at least say that. If you can't do that, don't complain, because the bodies, that's the only one thing real about all this street stuff going on, is the bodies are real. And it might not be nobody in your family, it might not be one of your good friends, but somebody's mama is having a bad day right now. And like I said, it's nothing that we did wrong, it's just that the narrative, they always switched the narrative out of Chicago and they kept it on LA. And now Chicago make LA look like they kind of pussy. I don't know. I mean, I'm saying, and no disrespect to nobody in LA, but that's how crazy they doing it in Chicago, and it's all wrong. And somebody is supposed to say something. Somebody's supposed to do something.
But man, what's wrong with the youth, man? You know, it seemed like they didn't gave up hope, man. Like they don't.
You know what it is?
Work, man.
You know what it is? If you I'm not gonna say trap somebody in the corner, but let's just say that for the conversation right now. If you trap somebody in a corner, they're gonna always, and you give them a couple of choices to escape, they're gonna always take the easiest way out. They ain't gonna take the way that'll get them to a better place after they get out. They just trying to get out. But the out that we talking about is not really an out, it's just an in. You know, this opportunity that these kids is missing, the streets don't give you that opportunity, but they think it's the out. They think that if you just getting some money on the street, that's your out. That's not your out, it's in. Because the hood, we made that up. The hood ain't permanent, the hood wasn't permanent. You know, they sitting back watching how these young people don't want to get out. They don't want to, you know, okay, school ain't the way. All right, so now we
still a lot of opportunity
right,
out here, though.
Right, but now, okay, school, but now work, okay, no, but now work ain't the way. They hear all the time, you're a chump if you work for somebody, so now what's the way? They got grants, they got all that. These young brothers ain't down there trying to get them grants. They did it during the pandemic, but they did it as a scam. You see what I'm saying? It was legal money, free money, but you still use that as a scam. So now, at the end of the day, you got to go back to the old school rules. If you can outwork somebody, outwork them. If they got a 400-year plan, Your little plot and your little scheme or whatever you got going on, that falls in still into a part of their plan.
They've already accounted for
Yeah,
it.
you don't go up against a people that got a plan and all you got is a plot. Oh yeah, well, we're gonna stand out here. Yeah, we're gonna do so and so and so. No, like I always say, if you go looking for the bag, you wind up getting the box, and that's what it all boils down to.
Now, Mel, what about the building of self-esteem and the building of a high self-perception and self-confidence, man?
Well, see, at the end of the day, it all boils down to how do you feel about yourself? And just like one of the comedians, it was to use the word self-esteem, and it was like, this is how you feel about yourself. If you got low self-esteem, but see, my thing is this, I couldn't see myself doing certain things. Like, I couldn't see myself being in prison, like, you locked up like a pet. I couldn't see myself like that. And then when people come by and see you, or the COs, they come by and looking to sell you like a zoo animal. You know what I mean? But 9 times out of 10, you do something to put yourself in that position, because it's a portion or a percentage of what goes on in the hood, and it's about 50%, maybe even more. That's all relegated to doing things that are not legal. It's just like in New York, they legalize weed. You would think the guys that sold weed would be on the legalized weed train and open up a
dispensary.
No, they don't do that. They want to sell something else that's illegal. It's almost, you turn it down a free $1 million just to go to jail for doing something else. And this is all you want. Look, and look, a lot of people might not agree with me. In life, you're gonna get what you want. If you want a house, you'll find a way to get a house. If you want a car, you'll find out a way to get a car. If you want them new Jordans, you'll find out a way to get them new Jordans. But at the end of the day, what you want in life, it only gets you ready to look like you trying to rob a liquor store, because that's what you want. You want to be street. You want to be hood. They got the rich white people that make all these clothes. They got a specific genre. It's called urban wear. Clothes that you wear while you're standing on the street. That's what urban wear is, and you buy it. Timberlands. That was a hiking boot. We made it something. Not we, because I never bought a pair of Timberlands, but made it something that this is something that they wear while they standing on the corner.
So how do we get it right, man? How do we get the youth? How do we get them to see? Because I'm 53, you 61. We see what it is, but they can't see it.
No, look, see, what it is they don't want to see it. At the end of the day, it's real.
They can't see it.
They can, but they don't want to, because, like I said, it's easier to go and target your own kind, because that's what they wanted anyway. These young brothers have found a way to do what the white man wanted to do for 400 years, and these dudes found a way to do it, and the white man don't even gotta wait. They don't even gotta lift a finger. All these dudes got a gun for everybody except for the people that got the gun on them, for real. And that's why they don't want. It's one thing if you don't know. If you don't know, I would try to tell you. If you don't want to know, you on your own. You good. But see, and this is what it's going to have to boil down to. As much as everybody is against those prisons, all of these dudes is going to have to go to jail, and it's going to take